Good morning, beautiful people. This is Vivienne Hunter, and today we're going to do a bit of a process, a meditative process using our beautiful power to vision, beautiful power of our mind to create and shift through changing our energy and seeing forward. Okay, so what we're going to do is take a big, slow breath right to the bottom of your lungs. If you're not in a comfortable spot, do that first. Sitting or lying somewhere where you can be uninterrupted. Phones off. Big, slow breaths right to the bottom of your lungs. Breathing out, really breathing out now, letting everything come out. One more. Okay, beautiful. Now there is a lot going on in the world today. I began recording some meditative processes, journeys, conversations recently, and things have amped up even since then, much more quickly than any of us could have thought, I guess. I had a sense, and I think many of us did, that this was going to increase, but it is really exponential, and a lot of us are catching our breath as it happens, dealing with all the mixed up feelings as they come, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. If your head gets busy and you get worried, breathe through it. It's okay to feel. You don't want to shove this away. You don't want to slap happy on it and pretend you're okay. Feel it. Let those messy, uncomfortable feelings be there. Just sit with them. Allow them their expression. Okay? Not only is there a lot going on in it's natural to have it, a fear response when the uncertainty is so high and when there's so much potential for change in less than pleasant ways in so many areas. We're also, I believe, feeling everyone else's fear. The last couple of days I've woken up feeling really overloaded and really cranky. So I've had to really own that and sit with it, let it have its expression, and then choose where I want to be, emotionally, energetically, mentally, which is why I thought we'd do this process today. Okay, so that's enough introduction. Do another deep, slow breath. Just try to let go of everything, and if you have a busy mind, some people do struggle with looping or intrusive thoughts while we do meditations. That's okay. When you notice it happening, just say, "Hi there, thanks for that," and let it go. Don't fight it. Don't be upset with yourself. Just allow it to be what it is. Beautiful. And as you take your slow, deep breaths, I just want you to let everything go loose. Let your thoughts go loose. Let your feelings loosen up. If you're feeling any stress or uncertainty or tension of anywhere, just let that loosen up. Just let it be. You don't have to hold on to it. Just let it be there loosely. In your body, scan. Is there tension in your head, in your neck, shoulders, arms, back, in your gut, in your throat, in your legs, in your joints. Let it all loosen up. Just let it soften. And notice it. Just notice it, notice it, notice it. Bringing presence is powerful. We're bringing presence to exactly where we're at right now. And letting it soften, letting it loosen. And if you're not feeling it really soften or loosen, that's okay too. Alright, and I want to bring your attention into your body. So we're going to put our hands flat on the top of our chest and on the bottom of our abdomen. Check in with our body. Give it a moment of thanks for everything it does in giving us life, in taking us around the world, in doing everything we need it to do, including allowing us to enjoy life, to eat beautiful foods, to see beautiful things, to hear beautiful things. All the beauty of our senses: touch, smell, taste, sound, sight. And just say thank you, body. Okay. We're going to really ground into our body, so we're going to imagine that from our center there is energy. We're going to allow drop right down from our center, down through our legs, down through the bottom of our feet, down into the earth. And it can go about a meter below the earth. And imagine that energy then has roots, and the roots spread and ground you into the earth. And from there, everything from the core of Mother Earth, access to all her nurturing, nourishing, loving energy, everything she wants to contribute to you can be accessed through these roots you've grounded. And you can let love flow down through this connection, through where you've rooted into the earth, out into Mother Earth, the love flowing down and out through you, in appreciation and love, connecting you, acknowledging our connection really, because we already are connected to Mother Earth, deeply connected. We have a very symbiotic relationship. We're entirely dependent on her. Acknowledging this is a good thing. Appreciating her is good. Sending her love is important. And let the love flow out through you in this area, and it can go where it will, to where it's most needed. Beautiful. And then take a big slow breath and let out everything again. So now we're going to spend a few minutes imagining, and I'd like you to spend a few moments thinking of everything that currently disturbs you on any level, mentally, emotionally, physically. financially, with relationship, with being isolated. And let all those things come to the surface. Imagine them. If it's a feeling, it's coming to the surface. It's surfacing. Notice in your body where when you think about how anxious or uncertain, or you might be angry, you might be confused about the situation in the world, you might feel numb. You might feel nothing. You might just feel like a bit frozen and numb. And you might have your balance with it. That's good too. Anything uncomfortable, let it come to the surface, and notice if there's somewhere in your body where there's a sensation as that happens, a stiffness, a prickling, a pain, a stabbing, a pulling, a burning, a stinging, anything. And let it all just come to the surface, and imagine it coming out of you. It's just coming out of your pores. It's coming out as you breathe. It's coming out of the bottom of your feet. It's coming out the soles of your feet, the palms of your hands. It's coming out your ears and your eyes. It's coming out your skin. Just coming out of you. Where you have thoughts, they're rising to the surface. And they're coming up and out too. And imagine them. All this stuff that's come out of you, just imagine it in a big cloud around you. It's all come out of you, so it's close around you. Any fear of illness, any illness or discomfort that you do have and deal with, whether it's temporary or long term, let that all be there. And then see in front of you, a few meters in front of you, a really large, like a few meter circle around of light beaming down. As if it were a cloudy day and there was a gap in the clouds and there's this one area of light pouring down. I want you, with your cloud of everything at the surface, to step into that light. And as you step into it, this cloud of everything that you've allowed to surface is met with light. The light pours through it. The light meets it where it is. And you hold it up to the light. Allowing light to pour through it, light to lighten it, dissolve it. And now the cloud is being lessened. It's only a little mist around you now, and as it lightens, the light starts to touch your skin, and it's the perfect temperature. It's just comfortably warm. It's not hot, it's not cold, but it's that perfect temperature on a beautiful day outside, where you walk out and it just feels right to be outside. And it soaks in. It soaks in through the top of your head. It soaks in through your skin. It soaks in through the palms of your hands. It soaks into your bones and your joints and your muscles and your skin. It soaks in through your hair and your nails. It mingles through every part of your body, moving through every cell and every atom. This beautiful golden light moving through everything, bringing harmony into everything it touches, allowing our bodies a moment of respite, letting it move through anywhere we feel tightness with anxiety or uncertainty or anger or fear, grief, sadness. Let it touch and lighten up the areas we've found our strength, our courage, our joy, our appreciation. I am so deeply humbled by what I'm seeing in the world and people rising up in their strength, in their courage, reaching out, encouraging, inspiring, loving, caring. Kindness abounds. Let the light touch these areas in you where it's being ignited, and let it really light that up as it moves through the comfortable and the beautiful parts of you, as well as moving through the uncomfortable parts, letting it move through everything, moving through your organs and your systems, your nervous system, your respiratory system, all of it. I'm not going to name everything, right through everything. And you look around, and as this light is filling you up from within, move through everything, lighting with love, with strength. You see that even the mist around you has gone. All that you were holding and you were able to bring to the surface and release for now has been released into the light. And we can trust that answers are on their way. Letting that go is a prayer and an act of faith. Trusting it to the light. Trusting it to God, to the universe, to our Creator, whatever you call the power of all, the power beyond us, the power that we're all a part of. Letting it go up to the light, into the light, is just an act of faith and trust, even if you don't feel certain or sure that this helps. Do it anyway. Let the light, the love move through it. Whatever surfaces as we talk about this, whatever that brings more to the surface, let that be held now in the light. The things beyond our control, we can't fix. We don't have solutions yet. So the very best thing we can do is be as at peaceful as we can. Honoring what we feel as it happens and coming back as we can into a place of love and harmony, and knowing, a deep knowing that even in the midst of this uncertainty, and craziness that we're okay. We're still here, we're okay. And we will continue to get through each moment. And we hold up everything and allow the light through it, and we're letting it go to the light, trusting that this, like a prayer, this letting go is being answered. When it will be answered, we don't know. But we allow ourselves the release of letting it go for now, knowing there's something bigger than us that we can connect to. That we can tune into globally together. As we choose to reach for harmony, as we choose to reach to be more aligned. And even if we still feel a bit wobbly, that's okay. It's okay. The intention, the reaching, the choosing, that matters. It really matters. Even if you still feel some discomfort in your body and your emotions in your mind and your thoughts. The reaching, even the little bit of letting go, all of it matters. Everything we do matters. In each moment we can only do our best, and we can only be where we are. We don't have to accept ourselves, because that's saying parts of ourselves are not acceptable, and that's not true. We are humans with complex feelings, emotions, thoughts that all tangle up. So we're being on a fast track training of being with them really authentically, so that we can move through it quickly, so that we can practice and strengthen our muscles of choosing love, strengthen our mind, strengthen our thoughts, to bring them back quickly into, that's it, into thoughts of what can I do next, what's most right for me here, what possibilities are there, despite what else is possible. Let these move through us with the light. Questions open up possibilities. There we go. And now we're going to drop all the barriers around our heart, all the barriers in our mind. Just imagine them dropping, ask them to drop. And the light that we've stepped into has been amped up. The volume of it has just been increased 100-fold. You're incandescent now. Remembering, beyond everything else, you're an infinite spirit of pure love, of pure possibility, of infinite knowing, of deep connection to all. We are all infinitely connected, eternally connected. We are not alone. We are all individual aspects of everything. And you are powerful beyond anything you've ever imagined. See yourself lit up and incandescent for this moment. Beautiful. Any thoughts or feelings that brings up, has you questioning or doubting or pushing against, just let the light move through them. We're not here to fix or to argue for or against or to prove. We're just here to be an allowance of everything we feel, everything that's coming up for us, while also being present to the light of all and letting it be with us, be in us, move through us, light us up. That's it. So imagine that you and me and everyone else who's listening to this now in the future, we're all interconnected, so there's already a little web of light around the world. And there's so many others praying, meditating, being love, being light too. We connect with them. We're going to pour love, light around to everyone. In remembrance of our wholeness, of the infinite strength and knowing and capability we all have. We're going to flow that around the world with love. And beyond everyone, we send it to everything, every living thing, all sentient beings, all of Mother Earth, all her plants and animals, her waters, her rocks and minerals and mountains, and deserts and forests, everything. We hold it all with love, in an act of grace, trusting that we are enough, that coming back to our truth, to our love, and being that, connecting with all and letting that flow, holding everything with love, is enough. Beautiful. And before we finish, anything that comes to you that is still a concern, any loved ones who are at a distance or can't be connected with physically, like in the everyday, like we usually do, anything to do with work or money, health, welfare, supplies, everything, anything that still remains unresolved for you, just send light around it, send it light forward through your life, through your days. Know that it will help you take care moment by moment by moment. It will surround you. It surrounds you. It already surrounds you. Opening to it allows it in, allows it greater power, allows you to connect with the power of grace, with the power of love, with the power you are, the love you are. Connecting to the love that is life, the power of life. Oh, there we are. Letting that just move through it, everything forward now. And we just take a moment to give thanks. We give thanks first to ourselves for choosing in this moment to reach beyond any limitations and fears and try forward. Thanking our body for looking after us, for giving us life. Thanking each other. Sending gratitude out to everyone everywhere. Sending gratitude to all those out on the front line. Providing us everything we need: food, pharmaceuticals, medical. There's a ton of stuff I'm not mentioning, that's okay, they're all recognised. Of course, all our doctors and nurses and emergency services, everyone. Gratitude to all. Gratitude to our beautiful Mother Earth. Okay. I'm going to slowly come back into this moment, into the here now. Coming all the way back. Wriggle your fingers and toes. Rub your hands together. When you're ready, open your eyes. And come and listen to this anytime. Tricky moments, tricky days, mixed feelings. Allow yourself to be exactly where you are. And use this or anything else that's available, anything else that works for you, that feels good. Use it. Use it, use it, use it to allow you to move through that and find some measure of peace amongst all the crazy. I'm sending you all so much love, so much gratitude, and deep, deep blessings. Be well now.